What's going on, everyone? My name is Gary Nelson. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and welcome back to the Counseling Corner. Today, I want to talk a little bit about self-sabotaging behaviors. It's something that we talk about a little bit, but we really don't seem to get a handle on what it is, and that's because it can start as early as when we were children. So think about this. Children that deal with divorce can have a lot of difficulty processing what led to the split between their mother and father. Because they don't see all the things that led up to the divorce or understand the context of why it's happening, they can sometimes internalize the divorce as their own fault. Dad left because I wasn't a good child. He didn't love me enough to stay. That's a dangerous thought to have as a child, because believing that you weren't enough to make your parents stay can lead to you becoming an adult that develops the core belief that you're unlovable. Think about it. If the parent who gave birth to you didn't think enough about you to make him want to stay, there must have been something that's inherently wrong with you. And if they can't love you, then no one's going to be able to love you. Believe it or not, there's a lot of women out there in relationships that have this core belief. Both men and women, actually, but today I'm just going to be using women as the example. A lot of times, self-sabotaging behaviors can be very subtle. The woman who grows up with the core belief that she's unlovable can be the most caring and loving adult. She can be the type that tries her best to help everyone she meets. She's the most friendly person in the room, and in her relationship, she gives her all to the person. She'll plan all the dates. You'll move in together and she'll pay for most, if not all, the bills. She'll push you and encourage you to further your education, maybe even paying for it too. She'll cook and clean and cater to you in ways that make you feel like you just can't match her intensity. You can't outgift her. You can't out thoughtful her. Everything she does is like a one up to you. The problem is there's nothing you can do to reciprocate the affection to the level that she is. She's incredibly self-sacrificing, all with the unconscious belief that she's unlovable. So she will go above and beyond to prove that she is worth love, failing each time to convince herself. Now, because you're never able to reciprocate love at the intensity that she does, she eventually feels unappreciated. She starts to take the mindset of, I do so much for this person and they don't even care about how I feel. Though she'll never say it out loud. You are just unassuming, thinking that everything is good between the two of you. She begins to build up so much resentment after time and time again of feeling unappreciated that she snaps. The next time that you do something that she views as inconsiderate, she drops you and tries to discard the whole relationship, saying that you never loved her, and she throws everything she did for you back in your face. You now feel blindsided and you get upset because you thought she was doing these things because she loved you, but now you feel like she did it so that she can just use it against you later and throw it back in your face. Now you become reluctant to let her help you in any way because you feel like it's all a setup. And now when she's no longer able to do things for you because you're blocking it, the relationship ends, because it confirmed to her that she wasn't worthy of love, and she moves on to the next relationship to try again. You see, a lot of these types of people actually appear in like helping professions. They're teachers, they're nurses, they're counselors, they're doctors. You know, they aren't bad people and they don't intend to throw their kindness in your face. It's just an unconscious behavior that came about as the result of unprocessed childhood traumas. If you have this type of person in your life that unconsciously self-sabotages relationships in this way, don't try to outlove them or outgift them. Try to be more intentional and ask them, how they're doing once in a while. If they try to deflect and make it about you, just bring it right back to them and have conversations about their life. Sometimes it helps us to have relationships with others without the expectation of receiving something out of it, or the uncomfortability of being around people that make you feel like an awful human being with all of their niceness. What do you think? Do you know anyone like this? How do you interact with them, and how do you handle those types of situations? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.